Next, High School Sports Live. It's Hail to the Champions as we visit with the 5A state soccer champion, the Woodlands Highlanders. In baseball, it's another hard-hitting week in the district races. We'll have the highlights. While it's another great week of action in district softball as well. Plus, this Travis high jumper is raising the bar in track and field. So take a bite of the action. High School Sports Live is next. Hello, everyone, and welcome to High School Sports Live on Houston's Channel 55. Coming up on this week's show, it's great game action in the district baseball and softball races, and we'll have the highlights from all across the area. Here in studio, we are joined by the Class 5A state soccer champion from the Woodlands High School. We'll visit with the state champion Highlanders in just a few minutes. And yeah, they're all smiles and happy to be here. Later, we're off and running for district track and field action. First, the action in district baseball, including a big showdown Friday night between District 22 5A leader Pearland and the LaPorte Bulldogs.
Fast forward.
High school.
Tom?
Let us have... Welcome back to High School Sports Live on Houston's Channel 55. As always, airing at 5 p.m. Saturday, 3 p.m. Sunday, and 8 p.m. Monday nights, which is what, girls?
Prime time!
Prime time. Very nice. All right. Last weekend right here on the big show, we had the semifinal action from the state soccer tournament in Georgetown, where the Woodlands Highlanders defeated Austin Bowie 1-0 to advance to the girls' state final for the second year in a row. This time, the Highlanders faced a McKinney boy team, which was ranked number 2 in the nation by ESPN Rise. But no team ranked any higher in Texas once this state final was over and done with. All right, let's go back to Georgetown. And the Woodlands fans were very colorful, and they were out in full force. Did I mention that they were pretty colorful? All right, first half, the Woodlands, Kylie Cook, the corner kick. And watch Kylie bend this shot and it goes. Wow, what a goal. Incredible. 1-0, Lady Highlanders on top. Now, McKinney Boyd with a great chance. Amanda Ellerts to the center. Courtney Cox, and she puts it in, but no, there's an offside penalty, and they wave it off. McKinney Boyd again. The free kick right here. Scramble in front. Woodlands keeper Lauren Watson knocks it out, and then makes a save right there. Now, Boyd again with the corner kick. Katie Heath with the honors, making straight the header to Kelly Montague, who heads it in. Goal. Great teamwork. Ties the game at 1 in the second half now. Woodlands on the move. Megan Gibbons to Emily Taylor. Emily puts it in the back of the net. It's a goal. 2-1, Lady Highlanders. Now, Boyd with a great opportunity in front. Katie Heath shoots for Lauren Watson right there and does on it. Nice save. Now, Boyd with the penalty kick at about the 35-yard line. Katie Heath. And look at this shot over the arms of Watson, and that ties the game at 2. Inside 3 minutes left now. The Woodlands on the attack. Kaylee Olmstead is pushed down in the box. That's a no-no. There'll be a penalty kick. Huge opportunity for the Woodlands. Kylie Cook scores the goal. And that made it 3-2, the Woodlands. And the Lady Highlanders would hold on. They storm the field. They win the state championship, defeating the nation's second-ranked team. The celebration is on. The Lady Highlanders with the trophy, and they are indeed number 1. There's Kylie Cook, the game MVP. Right there, she gets the plaque. How about that? The score one more time. The Woodlands wins 3-2 the final. Kylie Cook had 2 goals, and she was the game MVP.
Her all 4 years. I mean, she's been on varsity. She was a freshman. Has been a tremendous player. Just a wonderful young lady. A great family. I mean, the Hill Senior group is just very. Every single one of them, whether they play 80 minutes, whether they play 10 minutes, the group itself and Kylie is just such a leader.
Can't even describe it. We worked so hard. Coming to our last year was so heartbreaking, especially a 3-2 loss. So I feel bad for those McKinney Boyd people. I know how bad it feels. But we have worked so hard, and actually get here was so hard, and the win was just, it took everything we had. I'm just so happy. We did it for our coach, Coach Graves. She's amazing. She put so many hours into us when she has a family of her own. It's a feeling you can't describe unless you win. It's awesome.
It's just so surreal right now. Last year, getting second, we wanted to come back and do it again, and we did it. We expected, we wanted it all year. It's what we worked for, and I'm so happy we did it. It's so surreal right now.
All right, what a scene. So what do you do after winning a state championship? Well, of course, you come to the worldwide headquarters of High School Sports Live, and you are the Highlanders again. Did you enjoy watching that, Coach?
Yes. Well, it's hard to watch. It's the first time we've seen the footage. So.
All right, Coach Dina Graves, congratulations. How special was, or is, I should say, this Class 5A State Soccer Championship?
Well, it's hard to put into words. Just like I think watching the footage for the first time, seeing that, they definitely deserve it. I think after last year, not getting to finish and then having the opportunity to get back, that really was our focus, was to get back. I think I was more nervous at the regional tournament than I was at the state tournament.
Last year, you advanced to the state final, lost a heartbreaker, but the team comes back and finishes the deal. What was the difference this year?
Well, at the beginning of the year, I think we all, especially myself, struggled a lot with things not being the same. And I think talking to some of the other coaches that had won state championships at the Woodlands, trying to make sure that everybody understood that things are going to be different. And we really struggled with that. I know I did. And things weren't going to be the same, but they were going to be better, obviously, in terms of the way that it finished. And going into the state tournament, especially into the finals, when nobody in the state thought we could win. And we're very vocal in verbalizing that in the press box.
Oh,
yes, they were. And so that was definitely fuel for us. And at the end of the footage, you'll see we were all pointing at them, telling them that they were wrong.
All right. Well, let's talk about the state tournament. In the semifinal, you face a tough Austin Bowie team. 1-0. We had the highlights last week. I think it was Molly Messimer had the only goal. You don't mess with Messimer, we always say.
That's exactly right.
And then in the state final, McKinney Boyd, we mentioned, ranked second in the nation, and you beat them. What about the way your team rose to the challenge?
Well, we've talked, I guess, over the last 2 years, definitely working on the mental part of the game and them understanding. I'm a very wise person that we all know very well. Told us that the game is 80 minutes. You don't have to be better than them the whole year. You only have to be better for 80 minutes. And we focused on looking forward, not looking back, and understanding that if they put their minds together, they can do anything that they want to do, and they can achieve anything. And so I think playing for those 80 minutes, playing for each other, 5-minute segments, and we did it.
You sure did. Great job. Let's talk to some of the players. Kylie Cook had 2 goals in the state final and was the tournament most valuable player. Kylie, you loved watching yourself on TV, didn't you?
I loved it.
How special was that for you to win the MVP of the state tournament?
I mean, it was a great honor because there's so many talented players on this team. It could have gone to anybody. But it was, I mean, it's awesome to get it, but it's not as important as that medal that we had. So.
How special is it winning it? Last year you came within a goal of winning it, maybe 2 goals if you count them both. But what about winning it this year?
It's much more sweet this year because we know what it feels like to come short. So we worked hard all year, and I'm really proud that we did it our senior year.
All right, great job. Congratulations. Next to you is Megan Gibbons, another senior captain, right?
Yes.
Megan, first of all, tell us your thoughts on the way this team played all year, especially in the regional and then state tournaments.
Well, like Coach Grace said at the beginning of the year, we had a lot of expectations of just trying to get back to the state tournament before we realized we just needed to focus on one game at a time. And through districts, up to all through playoffs, we really came together and started playing awesome. And the regional tournament, we struggled just a little bit. We weren't playing our best, but once we got to state, we did it.
Oh, you did a great job. All right, next to you is Mallory Garthwaite. Mallory, another senior captain. Congratulations.
Yes,
why don't you share your thoughts on what it means to this